But a lot of people ask how I made this. It's actually, they take a bit of working out, but once you've got the basics, it's quite easy. But yeah, this thing will hold up any amount of tungsten. You can't believe it. It's just colossal, huge bung. There's a lot of work goes into it if you want to get it right. What I would suggest is when you're fishing this, is really heavy monofilament, and obviously you tip it below it. That way you're not losing it because they take so long to make. So I'm just going to do this quickly. So here goes. You start off with ethafoam block, and I basically cut that into 2 centimetre sections. So that's my 2 centimetres, and I cut that back to 2 centimetres, so I've got a 2 centimetre square. I then, with a really sharp knife, this is an alpha knife, I come down each corner. I'm going to show you this. So I'm going down each corner, taking the edge off. So I've got nearly a cylindrical shape. And then just with the top of my scissors, I'm going to come round and edge around the top like you would with booby eyes. You can do this at a steep angle or a shallow angle. There's one there. And then this side. So you basically end up with this little fat bullet, if you like. And then to get everything smooth, if you want it, it doesn't need to be. What I do is I get a double needle, stick it in there, and then just with a lighter, smooth off the edges and everything. You can stick it in the oven, like you would booby eyes. But you're just smoothing off the edges. Every edge, just smooth it. So you see it's getting smoother now with the bottom. Just rounding everything off. Like so. So you've got nice smooth edges to work with. The next thing I do is in with my really sharp alpha blade. Pick what side's got to be the front. For me it's there. So I'm just going to come in with my Stanley blade right in the middle, and I've cut into that. Right in the middle. Cut right in. Okay. So get this out the vise. Depending on the size of the bung, I use this 230 BL size 10. It's a big bung. Don't worry about the hook. You're not going to be hooking anything with this thing. Let's use it in the reservoirs, then I suggest a wide gape hook. And then the key really is a really thick thread. This is like a 4/0, a really thick, heavy denier thread. And just come on. It's not very tight. It's better. Just come on, get a bed of thread on there. I'm doing this as quick as I can. Ah, God, that stuff's tough. And then I've got craft foam that I've just cut into a thin strip. Now the reason I've got this on is I've got something to adhere to. You'll see what I mean just now. Give yourself a wee bit of space at the head. Black thread, black top doesn't work. You can see. And then make sure this doesn't spin. If it spins, keep it going till it goes tight. But there you go, it's not spinning. So I've basically got a bit to work on here. Tidy this up. Oh, you bugger. Quickly before it comes off. There you go, caught it. Trim all of that. Like so. So, now, I'm going to park a whip finish in there. In with some super glue. Lather this thing. Bring my thread back up to the head and park it. So where I split this, I'll just show you where I've split it. You can see, you can see where I've split that. So all I want to do is guide it on, give myself space here. And obviously with pressure, that obviously locks onto the foam. Loads of pressure. Of course, your other bit of pressure is the thread. And what you do to keep this quite tidy is I bring my thread back through the split, up through the split. Make sure I'm going the right bit. About a third of the way along. So about there. See it? Because this is so strong, this thread, I can really yank down on it. That's 4 really solid wraps here. Now what I do is I come, if I just move this back a little bit, up through the split again. Make sure you've got space to tie in on the hook eye. Pull some of that back. So you can see my hook eye there. And that's pretty much it. What you can do is you can come up through the split again. If I just move my thread. I'm trying to do this without a lot of things in my way. So I come around this way this time, I come in the opposite, it stops it spinning. And then back through the split, around the eye, through the split. So I've done like 3 turns clockwise, round the eye, and then 3 turns anti-clockwise, round the eye, and 3 turns clockwise. I'm just going to finish that off, well, whip finish. Make sure you've got, I'm just checking I've got space at the eye there, plenty of space at the eye. That's it. Then what you do is, more super glue all over the whole of the fly. Get it covered, well covered, and then in with some Gulf, and then cure it. I use Gulf Ambulance Red and I use Gulf Ambulance Orange for these two. Once everything's dry, then give it a coat of Sally Hansen, hard as nails. And you'll end up with something that looks like that. Absolutely colossal. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Hope it was informative. And for those that was wanting it, hopefully that'll help. Take care and bye-bye.